Hi, Greg Jameson here, and I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Ken MacArthur. Ken is actually working on a movie that he's calling The Impact Factor, and he's in the process of trying to put together what I would call a pre-funding campaign for doing some crowdsourcing for this. I've actually tried to do some crowdsourcing myself, and I know that it doesn't work unless you get support before you go in and create your crowdfunding campaign. So you kind of want to get some commitments from people before you put the crowdfunding campaign out there so that it builds some momentum right from the beginning. At any rate, Ken's putting together this movie that I'm really excited about for him, and I'm excited to see it. As I said, it's called The Impact Factor, and I want to read you just a little bit here about what he sent me about a month ago about the story itself. So here it goes. It starts out, "At the core, this is a true story. Someone lived it. In fact, they are still a little afraid of what may happen next in this story. This is the true story that inspired the script for the feature narrative film, The Impact Factor. It all started the day a Jamaican immigrant walked into my Impact Action Plan workshop. I had known Hawthorne Emile for a decade because he had come to my very first event. But to be honest, I was surprised that he decided to come to this workshop. During the event, he was quiet. But when we started talking about why each person had come and what they wanted to accomplish, Hawthorne was a bit torn. He wasn't sure that he was ready for his story to come out. In fact, there were people who didn't want the story to come out. Some very powerful people, including a former judge and assistant district attorney, wouldn't be happy, and people might get hurt. The threats had already been made. Keep your mouth shut, or you could turn up dead. Hawthorne knew that the possibility was very real. Still, in the quiet of that room, Hawthorne began to tell his story, and the people in the room were riveted to every word. It all started when a young girl got in a little bit of trouble, and Hawthorne took the time to listen to her story. Now, if you want to see the whole story, you're going to have to watch the Impact Factor movie. But Ken has put a teaser out for that movie. It's on Vimeo, and I will include a link to that below this video. I'm also going to include a link to where you can find out about the crowdsourcing and how you can pre-commit to helping fund this movie. Now, you don't have to invest a whole lot. The fact is that, as Ken says, even $1 will help. So, go in there and commit $1, commit $2, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can commit a whole lot more, obviously, if this really touches you and you want to make a significant contribution to helping Ken get this story out there and getting the movie made. But even a little bit helps. I know I've already committed to Ken to help with the crowdfunding campaign, and I really hope that kind of my testimonial here for Ken and his movie, the trailer that he's showing you, will motivate you to commit to this crowdfunding campaign ahead of time as well. The crowdfunding campaign is actually not started yet. All you need to do is shoot Ken a message saying that, yeah, I want to be a part of this. And any help that you can give is going to be greatly appreciated because, like I said, that's going to make a big difference when the crowdfunding starts, that it kind of comes out of the gate with a huge blast of all of the people that are saying that they're going to commit $1 or $2, and then all of a sudden that gets it pushed up in the listings on the crowdfunding sites. So take a look at the 2 links I'm provided, and be prepared for a really powerful movie when The Impact Factor comes out. Thanks.